Hey guys, is there anyone? If there is anyone, just let me know. And let me open the things actually. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Is there anyone? I don't think so. Okay, there is someone. Thank you guys for being over here. Marcus is over here. Sachin is here. Leonard is here. I can see all of this are member. You guys are only here. Thank you for being over there. I would love to talk a bit about the price action. And I hope that you can hear me, right? Just a second. Okay. Late. Hello. Let's boom the PM session. Let's see. Already have traded 16 handle. Would love to take the entry from the order block again. Okay. So I will talk about this. Just give me a second. But you can hear me, right? So this is the new order block over there. Of course, we'll try to take a partial around this area here. 40 handle is huge. Make it here. The partial, first partial, make it here to the top of the gap. So this will be the first partial. Like 29, I guess it's more than enough for being profitable. So this will be the first partial, and then hold my trade until this line. I'll talk about this. Just give me a moment. I just came home, so love to get ready. Okay, now I'm right. Nice and clear. Yep. Okay, sound is good. Thank you, brother. Still, if it is good, just let me know, okay? Because I just switch on the fan. I wish that it's still good. It can be a bit bad actually. 15-minute chart. It will work, okay? So I don't need to watch this 1-minute chart because I'm so much confident that it will give me the first partial at least. So I'm not going to open this 1-minute chart. Love to explain this 15-minute chart. How did I know that it is the perfect area to look for the buy? Okay, so I would love to explain this thing. I'm like 99% sure it will give me that first partial, which is at least 30 handle or 29 handle, something like that, and then I will hold it until this area. Later we'll talk about this. It has given me the partial, okay, and then I will get the run over here, trust me. So let me actually come to the price action because everyone can frame the trade. I know everyone can frame the trade, but the price action is a little easier and it is important to explain, so that is why I'm here to explain the price action, by the way. First entry, I will take 16 handle loss. I will explain that on. Second entry, so far got 30 handle profit, 30 handle partial, and we'll hold until this 70 handle, and you will see the run. No worries, wizard always catch the run, so don't worry about that. Let's come over here and the weekly chart. So this is the weekly chart, and as I explained, this line and that line, market has to trade any of this line to make it a valid TGIF. It should happen in between Monday and Tuesday. So if it doesn't trade this line, any of this line in Monday, then Tuesday it is going to trade any of this line. Is that going to happen always? No, not always, but most of the time. Most of the time it is going to happen. How do I know when it is going to happen? You don't need to know that. The market will tell you that it is going to happen or not. Same like here today, I will explain it. From the daily chart, as I showed you, this is the premium fair value gap, this is the discount fair value gap, and all of this gap 50% here, this is the equilibrium. So to the top line here, it is the equilibrium. So until market doesn't touch this line, I will keep looking for buying opportunity. Maybe market has done its job, so it would love to fall now. I don't need to worry about that. All I know it will give me the buy run, and that buy run will make me profitable. It will make me profitable. That's all I know. Even if it failed to reach to this area around here, it will give me my profit if I keep looking for buy. That's all I know. From hourly chart, this is the hourly chart, and if you remember, that was the buy side liquidity here. That was the buy side liquidity. This is that equilibrium or the event horizon. Okay, so don't get confused. This is that event horizon. That means the 50% in between this new week opening gap low and the new week opening gap high. This is that event horizon, as well as this is the last fair value gap from the hourly chart. Okay, so this box is the last fair value gap from the hourly chart. It can simply reverse from the low of this last fair value gap. There is nothing wrong. I prefer to reach until the 50% of this last fair value gap, but of course it can reverse from this low of this last fair value gap. I don't need to worry about that. I should keep looking for buy until this area before today's market closed. So before it is closed, I should keep looking for buy until this area. Maybe I am wrong. This market is going to fall. I don't care. I will not participate in that fall because my logic is telling me it is reaching over here. So I will keep looking for buy. Anytime market will fall, I will go for buy. From 15-minute chart, this is that you can see here. This is the entry fair value gap from 15-minute chart. This is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. This market came in a random level. This high didn't trade the entry fair value gap from the 15-minute chart. Still, it is random to me. Yeah, I know that it has traded the event horizon or the 50% of this range. It can reverse from here. It is logical. It can also reverse from the hourly last fair value gap. It can reverse from this TGIF line. But I need the precision. What is the precision called? That it will trade this fair value gap, at least this fair value gap, which is the entry fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Whole of this area is the consolidation area. Okay, so market is making the same consolidation over here around this consolidation area. It is doing the same thing over there. What else do I see? This market fall, take all of this liquidity, trade that 15-minute last fair value gap. After trading this last fair value gap, exactly from where market is going? Is it going from discount or is it going from premium? Anybody can tell me this reply. While market came here, from here, it is going higher. So is it going from discount or is it going from premium? Exactly from where it is reaching. I need this reply actually. Anybody can tell me that. Okay, thank you Uchuk for saying me that. Of course it is coming from the discount, right? Look, this is the deep discount, then market fall, retracement. It is going from the discount again. It coming from the discount came here to the premium. Now it will trade. How many fair value gap do I have? First, one fair value gap, two fair value gap, three fair value gap. Now I'm going to remove this first person thing, or all of this order block, or all of this thing, because that was from the morning session. So I'm going to remove them. This market has made a leg. So this is the retracement. How long this retracement is going to happen? How long it is going to happen? Let's see. Mark to the low, to the high. This is the first retracement before tapping to this event horizon level or to the hourly last fair value gap. Why the hourly last fair value gap? Because it was too much clean, that hourly gap. Of course, the 15-minute chart is also clean. That is why I'm saying this market will go higher. But as I had this hourly last fair value gap, I just marked it. Where is your liquidity? This high, that high, relatively equal highs. This is the line. Now, if you take a closer look over here around this area, this liquidity level, this gap and that gap. See this gap over here, this gap and that gap. This gap is above this liquidity level. This gap is below this liquidity level. So if I say this is the liquidity level gap or this is the liquidity level gap, both of them are appropriate. but I preferred this one. But as you can see, it came here to this gap. It is also acceptable. What else can I show you? As this market is coming from the discount to premium, which is over here. So first here, so it tapped to this this parabolic gap, which is around the liquidity level, tapped over there, simply tapped to this last parabolic gap. So this buy I have outlined in my Discord. So if you remember, I told mark the liquidity level parabolic gap and keep looking for buy. So that was the buying opportunity over there. But let's forget it. Mark this gap high, which has made the clean high in that specific leg. This is the equilibrium level. Below the equilibrium, this is the deep discount parabolic gap. This is the premium parabolic gap. How far this market can fall? Anybody can tell me? Where should this market fall before going higher? Look, I'm saying you before going higher. Why I'm saying that market will go higher? I have already explained that why market will go higher. So I'm not making something very, confusing. I first made where this market will go. That thing I have cleared perfectly. I have cleared that. Now I'm showing you exactly from where this will go higher. Of course, the premium parabolic gap. Is that the premium parabolic gap? Of course, that is the premium parabolic gap. What is that parabolic gap? Entry parabolic gap. If it reversed from there, which happened here, this is the retracement, or sorry, reaction from the last parabolic gap and as well as from the event horizon level. This is the reaction. This reaction sent the market until the entry parabolic gap or the premium parabolic gap. This is called the premium parabolic gap. Some people are looking for optimal trade entry. That means this market will fall to this area or to the equilibrium or maybe 618 level, 382 level. I don't know where they keep looking for. No, it will never come over here because it is coming from the discount to premium. Discount to premium. So the retracement should happen from the premium parabolic gap, not from the discount. If it come to this parabolic gap, I'm not interested to look for buy anymore. I'm done for buying. I will start to look for sell. Why? Because it has traded this discount parabolic gap. Yes, sometimes can happen like it will just tap to this gap, then it will start to go higher. That is very rare, but it can happen. But if I see a body close inside this gap, or maybe it has traded until the 50% of this gap, I'm done for buying. I will start to look for sell. So this parabolic gap and this parabolic gap, which is the entry parabolic gap over here, which is called the entry parabolic gap. These two parabolic gap is my area to look for buy. What else do you see? While this retracement happened, this is the lowest down close body close candle. Now here is a problem. Nobody has closed above this candle, but still I would love to use this candle as my order block from 15 minutes. So I would love to see market will respect this order block and it will keep going higher. Where? Here. This area market will reach over here from that area. Now I'm coming in 1 minute chart. So now I am in 1 minute chart. Okay. So while I am in 1 minute chart, look over here. While this retracement happened, look very carefully. Listen to me very carefully. While this market is coming from there, the retracement leg, right? The retracement leg then gave me the run. This leg, where it is coming from? This, where it is coming from? Anybody can tell me that where it is coming from? Anybody, please, where it is coming from? Absolutely, it is coming from premium. While it is coming from premium, this leg where you should expect how far this market will fall. The market is coming from the premium. So how long it should, what should be the last area that has to be traded? If this is the leg and I am interested to take the buy, from where I will start to look for the buy? From the premium parabolic gap or the discount parabolic gap? Listen to me very carefully. It is coming from premium, right? It is coming from premium. I know that it will go higher. What should I expect? It will trade discount parabolic gap or the premium parabolic gap before going higher? Anybody? Think from here. it was coming from the discount level, so I expected it will trade the premium fair value gap. Now it is coming from the premium level, so where I should expect this market will go? Absolutely the deep discount. So if I'm expecting it will trade the deep discount, look at this leg, this candle. What is that candle? Order block, the lowest line above this order block. Now I'm going to remove this fair value gap, which is the 15-minute fair value gap. So I'm going to remove that. This is the equilibrium, this is the discount area, this is the premium area. Okay, so I'm going to remove this equilibrium area as well. Where is my last fair value gap? Now here, this is my last fair value gap. I think this is the last fair value gap if I'm not wrong, but I don't like to mark this type of small fair value gap. I love this type of plain fair value gap. So I would love to mark the last fair value gap from there to there. This is my last fair value gap. Below this last fair value gap, this is the lowest down close body close candle, which has traded the higher time frame fair value gap, as well as the 1-minute last fair value gap. See this 1-minute last fair value gap to that specific leg. This down close body close candle is my order block. Market has traded this order block. While market was here, what did I say? This is the perfect area to start to look for buy. This is the area where I should start to look for buy. For the first time, market has validated the order block. Where did it happen? When this candle, market closed above that candle. Look over here clearly. While market has closed above that candle. Before that, never the order block happened. This was the lowest down close body close candle, high. Nobody has closed above that high. There was no order block, nothing. Finally, it has made another lowest down close body close candle and body has closed above this order block. The very next candle tap to this order block. I'm interested to take the buy. Target at least the lowest, lower TGIF line. But if you would love to hold it for much more longer, I don't care about that. At least until this area. And in the meantime, you have to take some partial. Where you will take the partial, it's up to you. Stop loss, 1 tick below that order block. No, brother, I would love to put it below this low. Why? You are believing this order block, but you would love to put your stop loss below that swing low. Why is that? There is no reason to put the stop loss below this low. So I will put it just 1 tick below that low. Here. Took the buy, market reversed, stopped me out. What is my loss? 16 handle. Okay. Ah, man. This is not, this is going to fall. Take the sell from this fair value gap. Right? Take the sell from this fair value gap. Bullshit. Look at this candle. What is that? Lowest down close body close candle. Mark a line from that candle. Exactly from that candle. What is that? I marked my order block wrong way. Market was overzealous, has taken that low one more time. It has taken that low one more time. So sometimes shit happens. I agree with that. So this time I marked the order block in a wrong way. So I got a 16 handle loss. What did I get over there? Next order block level. See this body. Where did it close? This body. Where did it close? Above this candle. Next candle tap to this order block. Target, same target. 69 handle. Are you going to hold it for 69 handle? I don't think so. What is the best area to take the partial? Rejection block. This is the best area to take the partial. What is the 39 handle or maybe 40 handle, something like that. Just say like that way. 40 handle. What did I say? Just take the partial around 25 to 30 handle, whatever it is. Just take the partial maybe to this high, 25 handle. Hold your trade until this area by trailing your stop loss. You want to hold it, close it over that 39 handle, 40 handle. Is that enough for being profitable? But brother, you are wrong. Market didn't tap over there. I don't need it. I can see that market has traded this line. It has traded hourly last fair value gap. It can keep falling. So why you are not framing sell? Because my higher time frame is still telling me keep looking for buy. It can make the liquidity because the job has done. The job for today has been done over there. What do you see over there? This high and that high. Let me remove this here. What do you see over there? If I see this type of things, I say engineered liquidity. What does it mean? That means it is falling. That is another opportunity to look for buy. That is another opportunity to look for buy. Brother, you took a loss 16 handle. Yes, I took a loss for 16 handle, but I got a loss, sorry, profit for 40 handle. I got a profit for 40 handle. I will accept that loss. 16 handle, I will accept that loss because I know I'm going to get a huge profit. I will be profitable in this market. Removing this last fair value gap, waiting for the next opportunity for trading. Keep watching. Keep watching, keep learning. Did you get something from here? Look how it has built the liquidity. Keep watching. Is the sell side liquidity important to me? No. Is the buy side liquidity important to me? 100%. Why the sell side liquidity is not important to me? Because from the weekly chart, this is a bearish market. So it can leave the sell side liquidity open for later. But it should not leave the buy side liquidity. Why? Because this is a bearish market. It doesn't have the time to go for that buy side liquidity later and then falling. No, it doesn't have that time. So any type of buy side liquidity should be taken. Sell side liquidity can be open. But if it has taken this sell side, that's the most beautiful thing. Why is that? Because sell side liquidity has taken. You don't need to worry about taking buy anymore. It has taken that sell side liquidity. But it is falling. I would love to take the sell. Go for it. There is nothing wrong with that. Go for it. In this PM session, I will come to trade around 1250. That is the first opportunity for me to take the entry. Where is 1250? 1250, 1250, 60, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is the 1250 candle. Look at this candle. It has already left a huge. Can I take the buy? No. 100% no. I'm waiting for what? Some kind of entry opportunity. It came around this area. After coming this area, this is the lowest down close body close candle. So can I take a buy from there? It depends. What it depends? How it is leaving the liquidity over here. Exactly over here. Why it is leaving that liquidity over there? Can I take the buy over here? 100% you can take the, believe that order block because it has traded that last fair value gap. I can take the buy maybe from here to that candle by covering that order block. Maybe it will be 15-16 handle loss or something like that. If you even take that entry from there, and if you're holding your trade until this area 50 handle, take a partial, random partial to this bearish order block or something. Like for example 25 handle. It has provided you 25 handle or maybe 20 handle. In the PM session, you know that the run is smaller. Take a partial, random partial, 15 to 25 handle, wherever you get the chance. Get a stop out to the break even. I don't care about that. Next opportunity has provided, though I am not saying that you should take the entry over here because you should look for the liquidity taken first. Okay, without taking liquidity order block, I'm not going to believe that. So it has to take the liquidity first. Fall here, this is the liquidity taken. See, look at this candle. It has taken all of this liquidity. No liquidity left. Made the order block. Take the buy over there. Get stopped out for 1600 or something like that. Perfect. Next order block. After taking this low again, I'm going to keep in my profit. Brother, it is falling. I don't care. I really don't care. It is taking all the liquidity. I'm very happy to see that. It is giving me more line to trade. I will look for buy only. But if it keep falling, I'll just let this go. I will say that, okay, my trading is done. I'm not interested to trade this market anymore. I'm done for today. Is it very difficult? I don't think so. So let's wait to find another opportunity. My head is paining. Why everyone is so quiet? By the way, if I get one more subscriber, I'm going to touch my subscription level, actually 10,180. So if any of you are not my subscriber, you can subscribe if you want, if you like it. I'm saying the logic, okay? I could simply ignore this loss or whatever it is. I could simply ignore this one. I could simply ignore this loss and would say that this is the buying opportunity. No, I'm not interested to do that. This is logical. I will go for the buy from there. If I get stopped out, I will take rebuy over there because I know that it will give me the profit 100%. Now it's falling. Let him fall. How far it will fall? If it doesn't close below this new opening gap, the first opportunity I'll go for the buy. Why it is reaching for this last fair value gap? It has already done its job over there. Premium fair value gap sent the market until the last fair value gap from the hourly chart. So it has done its job. Now it will reach. I don't want to see it will tap to this gap over here. I don't want to see because it should not come to this discount fair value gap. But even I will take my decision depending on the candle close around this fair value gap. If it come, I don't want to see that. But if it come to this fair value gap, I will take my decision depending on that candle close from 15-minute chart to take the buy. If I see the body close inside this gap or the below this new opening gap, of course I'm not going to take any other buy. I don't want to see this candle will come to this discount gap. It should keep going higher from the premium area. We are learning. Get comfortable with your notebook and enjoy the gems. Hey Nicola, quiet because I'm intently listening to my teacher. Okay, I'm not teacher by the way. I'm all of your friend. I'm your younger brother. I'm your elder brother. I'm just a learner like you guys. Okay, just sharing my understanding. That's all. I'm not the teacher. Teacher is ICT himself. He is the only teacher. Anytime market will make the bullish order block, I'll look for buy from that bullish order block. Anytime it will make it. Now for marking the order block, I don't like this type of candle, which is the indecisive candle, small body long wick. I really don't like this type of candle. So if this type of candle make as a order block, something like here, as I showed you here, if it happens, then I'll go for the buy from that candle. If the body close inside this gap, maybe I will change my mind, or if it close below this new opening gap, I'll change my mind and I will say, okay, I'm done for today. Until market is above here, I will keep looking for buying opportunity. Remember, today's job is done. Today's job is done. What should be the job? Either any of this line should be traded. We are asking about the precision. That means market will come over here. I need that precise market. But the job is done. TGIF has been traded. This is very specific line. Who can show this very specific line? I need more precision. That's why I'm saying him to give me buying opportunity only. No selling opportunity. This type of candle I don't like to mark them as an order block. So if it is this type of candle, I will not take the buy from those area. Okay, and listen to me very carefully what I'm saying. I don't want to see this market will come to this fair value gap. So in YouTube you will say that people are saying start looking for buy from this fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap. There is nothing wrong if market come over here. There is nothing wrong, but I don't want to see this market will come over here. So this candle is a buying opportunity for me, but I don't like to mark those type of order block. So something like this, stop loss is going to be below that order block, which is going to be 17 handle or something like that. Maybe target is this last fair value gap or something like that. I don't like to mark it one more time. If most of the time it doesn't work because it's not clean. It's an indecisive candle. Okay, so I love to mark this type of order block. But if you see it's like small losses, 10-12 handle loss, you can take the risk from this type of candle if you want. If you don't like it, like me, don't go for the trade from this type of candle because it simply doesn't look like an order block. It's a candle which is indecisive. I don't know what is going to happen. So this type of candle I don't like to mark as an order block. I prefer this type of candle so that I can look for a clean buying opportunity from the order block instead of this type of candle. But if you want to take the risk and if you see the stop loss is small, very small, then you can go for it, like 10-12 handle, you can go for it. Otherwise, just don't take the entry from this type of candle. While market has closed out this one, according to the logic, it should work as an order block, but I don't like to mark them because they don't look like nice to me. I hope that it's clear to you. Where is first presented gap? I forgot actually. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, that's a good area. Let's see. Okay, this candle, if it can close one tick above that candle, just one tick above that candle, that is my buying opportunity. If it can close one tick above that candle, that's my buying opportunity. Stop loss has to be below the order block here, and target will be the last fair value gap. If one tick above that candle, of course I will take the partial. Okay, don't forget to take the partial here around this area. So make sure that you have taken the partial over there, but we'll hold my trade until this line. But all it needs to close one tick above that high. If it doesn't close, that means there is no order block, no buy. A bit more, a bit more, a bit more, a bit more. Because sometimes I miss the entries. I see that body didn't close above that high and then market started to move. I miss the run. So I'm really afraid of that. It's not the valid order block yet. Body has to close above that line. If it doesn't close, no order block, no buy. If it make another lowest down close body close candle, I will remove this line from there to that candle. If it can make lower body close candle. $12-15-15-minute fair value gap. 12-15-15-minute fair value gap. Let me check. Here, this one. This one. I was watching the order block from 15-minute chart. After the event horizon has been traded, last fair value gap from the hourly chart has been traded. The highest up close body close candle. I was watching these two candle. Look at these two candle as my consecutive order block. So here, from there to there, this is the order block level. I was watching these two line. This block. More importantly, the open of this candle, highest up close body close candle, open. The open of this candle. Can it fall from there? So that is the bearish period, which is going to give me the reaction. That reaction will send the market lower and then it will go higher again. That was my belief. So this line, I'm coming from there to there. Okay, so now I have new order block level. So my entry will be from that order block if it can close one tick above that high. Stop loss same, below one tick below that order block, just one tick below that order block. First partial here, last profit here. From there, if it can close above that candle, one tick. If it doesn't, no buy. I'm losing all of this sell. I'm not interested to take any of this sell. Last line to fall. Last line to fall. Today's new day opening gap. Event horizon is actually in between two new week opening gap. This is a new week opening gap. This is a new week opening gap. The 50% of this area is called event horizon. The 50%, not only the 50%, but also like lower quadrant, upper quadrant, they are also important. Okay, in between this new week opening gap, in between two new week opening gap, the 50% is called event horizon. Look at this candle. I don't like to mark it, this type of candle as my order block. I don't like to mark it. If I see that stop loss is small, 10-12 handle, then I take the risk from this type of candle. Otherwise, I don't like to mark this type of candle as an order block. So let's see if it can make a fair value gap, because the order block doesn't look good to me. So if it can make a fair value gap instead of, okay, by the way, this is still valid order block because that is the lowest down close body close candle. See, this candle is the lowest down close body close candle. So I prefer this candle instead of that candle as my order block. So if it can close one tick above that one, I'll try to take the buy from here. Stop loss is going to cover that order block, maybe one tick below that order block. Partial is here, profit is there, target profit is there. After partial, target profit, but first it has to close one tick above that line. 1:1, not bad. If it makes a fair value gap over here, okay, instead of trading this order block, if it make a fair value gap over there, I would love to take the entry from the fair value gap, would love to cover that candle which has made this fair value gap, more importantly the open of this order block. I'm not giving any signal over here, so if you would love to trade it by yourself. I'm not going to take the responsibility for your win or for your loss. I'm here to explain the price action, so that's all I'm doing. So now it's my valid order block. If it tapped to this order block, I would love to take the entry from there. If it failed to trade this order block, instead it has made a fair value gap, I will try to take my buy from this fair value gap and will cover the candle which has made this fair value gap. If it doesn't give me the entry, I will just let this go. Simple. You let all of this fall go. Yes, sir. I'm not interested to take this sell. Selling is illogical to me. I'm not interested to take this sell. It has given me first time taking buy. I'm gonna take it while market is above this first presented gap. But if it doesn't work, okay, I'm not going to take that entry then. I'm sorry. If it doesn't work, then I will take that loss. My stop loss is a logical level, 17 handle. I have to take that risk. 1:1 partial. This is the lowest area where market can reverse from. So I will try to take the partial here from there. Look over there. Very logical level. After taking the partial, I'll put my stop loss to the break even. Will hold my trade until this fair value gap, as I'm bullish. Okay, just keep watching. I just need one more subscriber. That's all. Why it fall a bit? Don't get worried about that. You have the order block mean threshold. Until the body doesn't close below this line, you are safe. Absolutely 100% you are safe until market doesn't close below this red line, which is aligned with the 50% of this first presented gap. So I'm going to remove this line, but you can keep that line on your chart. Keep watching. Why did it fall? To trade that mean threshold. If I get stopped out, you have to accept that loss and go for the buy rebuy opportunity one more time. Okay, I got stopped out, 17 handle loss. I will wait for rebuy opportunity. How you are going to take that on? If this candle failed to close below the mean threshold of this order block, I'll take rebuy while market will close one tick above this order block. If it closes below this mean threshold, below this order block mean threshold, then I will wait for the reorder block entry, reorder block entry. That means market is going to make reorder block. I'll take the entry from that order block. Of course, that entry will be above the first presented gap. but this is a bearish market. I don't think so. If it is bearish market, I will stop trading. After taking 1 or 2 loss, I will stop trading. Until this market is above this new day opening gap high, I will keep looking for buy until it is above the new day opening gap, not new day opening gap high, above this new day opening gap. I will keep looking for buying opportunity. So it is not valid and as an order block anymore. This candle is my order block now. So if the market will close above this high, I will take the buy again from this order block. Until it doesn't close below this new day opening gap, I'm not going to take any kind of sell, or I'm not going to frame any sell. I'm keep believing that this market will go higher. Why you are not framing sell? I can't frame the sell. I can't frame the sell. If any of you would love to go for sell, go for it. When market will start to go higher, I will show you how many opportunities I will have to trade. If this is a bearish market keep falling, that means I have already lost all of the selling opportunity. I'm not going to trade this market. If it keep falling, if it has done its job after trading the TGIF line and the last parallel gap as well as the horizon level, event horizon level, if it is a bearish market now, I'm done for trading for today. I'll come back tomorrow. I'll trade this market tomorrow again. No buy is valid while market is below the first presented gap. So even if it make this order block valid, I can't take the buy from this order block as market is below this first presented gap. So I have to sacrifice that buy to take re-entry while market will close above this first presented gap. $14.06 fair value gap as inversion fair value gap. $14.06 fair value gap. This one, yeah, of course I'm watching this gap as well. It is a perfect inversion fair value gap. Of course it is a perfect inversion fair value gap while the market will close above this gap. First market has to close above this gap to validate it as an inverse gap, but I don't want to wait until this gap. To be honest, I would love to take my entry here somewhere. It's not gonna be my order block because market is below the first presented gap. No buy is valid while market is below the first presented gap. No buy, even if you miss the entry, it's okay, but no buy is valid while market is below this first presented gap. If there was no first presented gap, the first candle will close up that candle, I will take the buy from that candle. Again the buy, same thing you have seen over here. Take buy, take loss, I will go for the buy again. As I have this first presented gap, not interested to take the buy from this order block because this market can simply tap to this first presented gap then start to fall again. That is why I don't want to take the risk while market is below this first presented gap. We are trading 15-minute order block. Yeah, I can see it. Thank you, brother, for showing me this. Yeah, it has been trading the 50-minute order block as well. That is a good sign actually. Good thing. How can I miss this order block? Sometimes shit happens. I didn't notice this order block before. Thank you, Jack, for showing me this order block. Thank you so much, brother. I am not interested to look for sell. If you are, go for it. Of course, it can happen big mode. Not interested to take the sell. Still I'm believing this market will go higher. It is all trading this 15-minute order block. That is all I'm believing. Yeah, it can reach maximum until the 50%, which I really don't want to see. But if it happens, maybe I don't. If the candle close inside this gap or below this new day opening gap, I should be done for trading. Simply, I should be done for trading. I know that the daily job has been done over here. While market has traded this line 20%, today's job is done. No more trading I need, because I have to look for the something I have outlined at the beginning. So after trading this retracement should happen tomorrow, not today. It should happen tomorrow. While it is happening today, I have no idea how far it will fall before going higher. Let it trade actually. Love from India, thank you Tarkui. Tito, what is the event horizon? Event horizon is 50% in between two new week opening gap. This is a new week opening gap, this is a new week opening gap. In between these two new week opening gap, the 50% is called event horizon. Not only the 50%, lower quadrant, upper quadrant. I didn't mark them, but you can mark them. This is called event horizon. If I wasn't below this first presented gap, any kind of order block, I would love to take the buy. If you see that, if you take the buy from this order block, for example, you took the buy from this order block, and the partial is going to let you be profitable to the low of this first presented gap. If you see it is at least 1:1, you can take that buy. But make sure that you have taken the partial while it tapped to the first presented gap low. So depending on that, you have to take your decision. I'm bullish as well. Will wait for it and sell off there and show me support before I long. And if it closes below 19261, I will be bearish tomorrow. But really I want 19261 to reject. Okay, lot of things. We'll wait. Where is my my head is just বেঁচে থাকতে শিখো প্রিয়, তোমার নামে শুনে দিয়েছি। Okay, so I'll be in here from the order block. Stop loss is just below the mean threshold of this order block. Would love to see if it can. By the way, this entry is risky now because it has already tapped presented gap. So should I enter here or not? I don't think so. It's a good idea to take entry over here because market has already traded the first presented gap low. So I don't think so it's a good idea to take entry over here because that was my partial level. While market has already traded this first presented gap low, I can't take the entry from this order block. As I told, if I would love to enter over here, I have to take the partial over there because it can reverse from this first presented gap low. While it has already traded the first presented gap low and then come back again to this order block level, it's absolutely like suicidal to take the entry from this order block. Absolutely suicidal. But still we'll see if it works or not. But it's absolutely suicidal because it has already traded the first presented gap, while I am expecting it can reverse from that area. Okay, so yeah, that's all. Do you understand the logic, by the way? Yeah, 930 fair value gap, as it has already traded there. After trading this, taking this entry, absolutely suicidal. But we'll just see if it works or not. I prefer to take entry after body close above this first presented gap again. If it wouldn't tap to this first presented gap low, that is my order block entry. This is my mean threshold. While I am expecting market is not going to close below this mean threshold before tapping to the low of this first presented gap. And after that, market will keep, if it can break this first presented gap, I will keep holding my trade. If it doesn't fail, if it failed to break this first presented gap, that means I'll just wait for next opportunity to take the buy until market is not going to close below today's new day opening gap. If it closes below this new day opening gap, I'll keep waiting for some other things that will help me to go for buy or sell or something like that. Selling is not my interest at all, but yeah, of course you can take the sell, by the way. It all depends. I am expecting some kind of fake breakout, but while the market will close inside this gap, last fair value gap, it's surely I should not keep looking for buy. But as the higher time frame telling me I should look for buy, I'm not going to frame any sell. So I'll just let this market go. Not going to take any entry over here. After getting this loss, I will wait to see if this market keep going higher. Maybe I'll frame some entry above the first presented gap. But this now I should keep looking for sell. Why? First, it has reached to the discount fair value gap. This is the discount fair value gap. As it has reached to this discount fair value gap, as well as it has closed inside this gap, as well as it has closed below this new day opening gap, I should keep looking for sell. Any kind of selling opportunity, I should go for that. How far? Until the new week opening gap high. This is the new week opening gap high, so I should keep looking for sell until this area. I'm saying you the logic. I'm not going to frame any sell. I'm not going to frame any buy right now. So if market close above this first presented gap, I'll go for the buy. Otherwise, I will let every sell go. But look over here. Look at the logic. While the market close here, came here, it's more logical to take sell, not buy. I'm not saying any of you to take the sell or buy, but listen to me carefully. It's more logical to take sell, and at least until to the top of this new week opening gap. Keep watching. If I frame the sell, please don't push the button because I'm not interested to take the sell. Even though this order block is holding the market, I'm not interested to look for buy now until market provide me any other opportunity. Keep watching. this high has been taken over here, liquidity taken has been done. If it can take one more time the high, I'm very much confident to take sell from any kind of bearish order block from there. If it can take this high, if it doesn't take that high, any kind of bearish fair value gap, I'll take that sell. I'm going to remove this fair value gap, which is the last fair value gap from the 1 minute chart. Just going to leave it. While I am going to frame the sell, please don't push the button. If you'd love to push the button for selling, push the button depending on your analysis. Okay, I'm not interested to take the sell, but I should look for sell only. I'm not going to trade anymore. So my trading is done. If I can frame any buy, I will go for that trade. No sell is valid to me. I will not going for any sell. According to the price action logic, I should frame the sell. So I'm going to frame the sell, but not going to not going to take it. Just to feel it. Just to feel that I can read this market. Just to feel that, nothing else. There is no buy side liquidity. Buy side liquidity has been taken already. There is no buy side liquidity. Any kind of highest up close body close candle is gonna be my bearish order block until market is below this first presented gap. Today's job is done, brother. So if you are asking me about buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity, I have nothing. Trading is done for today while market has tapped to this line. While market has tapped to this line, today's trade is done. No more trade is valid after tapping to this line. All we are doing, reading the price, that's all. I'm showing you the logic why it should not come to this discount. If it come to this discount fair value gap, it should not keep going higher. It should keep falling. So this is that candle which is going to be my bearish order block to take the sell. If I frame the sell setup, nobody push the button according to my analysis. It is I am framing because why I should look for sell. Just because of that I'm doing this. Here look at this candle. While it has tapped to this order block, that will be my sell from that order block. Okay, keep watching. This is the logic. Market has reached to this deep discount fair value gap. I should frame the sell. No buy. Sell. Only sell. This is the new week opening gap high. That is why I'm saying this is my buy side liquidity. Of course, sorry, sell side liquidity. Of course, you can frame some other things or anything else. The risk is 13 handle. Target profit is 56 handle. We'll try to take some partial around here somewhere. Okay, so around this area and around 30 handle, I'll try to take the partial to this rejection block, or maybe to the low of this area. Okay, that is the best case of area. Please don't push the button. That's gonna be the first partial, which is gonna be like 25 handle, and then I will hold my trade until this area. So actually this is my entry. That last candle didn't enter. Please don't push the button. I am not interested to take the sell. I'm framing this because I should frame the sell only. While market trade the opening of this candle, I would love to mark that candle as my order block instead of this one. But entry should be from that candle. I am bullish, so I am not interested to take any kind of sell. I'm just showing you this, nothing else. Please don't push the button. I keep repeating, please don't push the button. If you would love to push the button, it should be your analysis. It should be your decision. Okay, not my decision. If you would love to take the sell. Stop loss should be one tick above that high, so not that high, that much high. it should be one tick above. So something like this, just one tick above that high. I'm going to believe the process. I will get stopped out, no worries. I will take re-entry from that order. I'm not going to take the entry. I'm just saying I should keep looking for a re-entry from the next up close body close candle. Again, I should keep looking for selling opportunity. Why? Because market came to the deep discount level. This is the deep discount level. It should not come over here if it's a bullish market. It's a 12 handle 3 tick risk. Okay, 12 handle 3 tick risk only. Keep watching. Logic, this is all about the logic. I'm working with the logic. I'm not interested to take the sell at all. I'm just showing you why I should keep looking for selling opportunity, not the buying opportunity. By the way, I'm not reading your comments, so if you are asking anything, just hold your question until the first portion, then I will read your comment. If any of you would love to push the button, that should be your risk, not my risk. I'm not interested to take the sell. Look at this candle. It is called my propulsion block. Okay, this is my propulsion block. So market can now tap to this propulsion block before falling. You are seeing the logic here why I should frame the sell, because market came to the deep discount. It should not come to this discount. Even if it come to this discount, it should not close inside this fair value gap, as it has closed inside this gap as well as below this new day opening gap. No bullish PDRA, I don't care. Any kind of bullish PDRA, I don't care about them. I should go for sell, but as my bias is bullish, I'm not interested to take any kind of sell. All the sell, I will let them go. All the sell, I'll let them go, because my trading is done. I took that loss, that small loss, I'm done. I'm not interested to trade anymore. Trade that propulsion block. I need the unfilled gap now. That means speed. I need speed that will make an unfilled gap after trading this propulsion block. Retest order block. It is called reclaimed order block. Above the propulsion block, it can reclaim the order block. So if you have seen, I have pushed my button from the propulsion block. I always cover the opening of the order block. I always covered that. If I would love to take the re-entry from the propulsion block, I cover just the opening of the order block. If it goes above the first presented gap, then I will start to look for buying opportunity. So my entry will be from there. I'm not interested to take sell, so I'm not framing any sell. I'm not taking any sell. I framed it because of the logic. It should fall. That's why I framed this sell. Please don't push the selling button. If any of you would love to push the sell button, make sure that that is your responsibility. I'm not going to take the responsibility. And look, while I'm saying this, when I'm seeing this type of down close candle, then I'm saying please don't take that risk. So after seeing this, I'm not saying that. After seeing the down close candle, I'm saying if you'd love to push the button, that should be your risk, not my risk, because I'm not interested to take any kind of sell. Even if it keep falling, I am not going to take any sell. So if you think that this 12 handle 3 tick risk is worthy to you, then you can push the button. Otherwise, don't push the button. And that should be the partial here. This whole candle is the order block. Okay? This whole candle, this whole area is the order block. Perfect. Got it stopped out. If it goes above this one, then I will go for the buy. I will try to look for the buy. If it can close one tick above that first parallel gap, then I will frame my buying opportunity, not the sell. I told you, if you'd love to take the sell, that should be your responsibility. I'm not interested to take any kind of sell because my higher time frame is telling me to look for buy only. If it closes above this first presented gap, after taking this loss, I will go for the next entry over here. It will close one tick above this candle, above this parallel gap. I'll frame the buy from there. If it doesn't go higher, which it should not go, to be honest, it should not go higher, but if it go higher, I will go for the buy. Otherwise, it should not go higher according to the logic, because market has came to the deep discount level. It should keep falling. If it keep falling, I will miss all the selling opportunity. For example, if my interest was taking the sell, I would take the sell here, would get stopped out. I would love to look for resell from this candle. I would love to look for resell from there after using by using this candle. It should not go higher, but if it provide me the buying opportunity, I'll go for that buy. But selling is not my interest. I'm not going to take any kind of sell. These lines I'm going to remove because it didn't work. I think my point is clear. I am interested to look for buy because of higher time frame. So if it provide me buying opportunity, I'll go for buy. It should keep falling according to the logic. It should keep falling. As my bias is not sell, I'm not going to take any kind of sell. Okay, so I think my point is clear. So I will miss all the sell. I'm okay with that. But I'm only interested to take the buy. I'm convinced now, after all this struggle, This is ICT for you. Sell at bottom after 200 points drop. Are you for real? Manu, please don't leave, okay? Manu, please don't leave. Ah, please, please, please. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh man, I missed the immediate reaction. It's not about 200 handle fall. It's about the price action. You are seeing the 200 handle fall. I am seeing the price action. This is the difference between you and me, brother. You are seeing it has already fallen to 200 points, and I am seeing that it is going to fall around 2000 handle more. So you are scared after seeing 200 fall down. I'm going to be confident to take another 2000 handle. Okay, brother. Unfortunately, I didn't get the entry. So I was trying to show you it doesn't matter how many handle it has fallen. This is for the retail trader. How many fall happened over there? This is for the retail trader. This is my bad luck. Okay, I was not able to give you the boom because it didn't give me the entry. This is just my bad luck, nothing else. I don't give a shit how many handle it has fallen. It came to this fair value gap, closed below this, inside this fair value gap. Market is below this first presented fair value gap low. It is going to fall. I didn't want to make the bad habit for new people, because if I keep saying or showing them the sell and the buy, sell and the buy, they will never learn these things. Some of you don't want to learn. If you wanted to learn, your trade has to be done all of this buy. Everything was in this market. In this PM session, there was a perfect buy there. I am more than enough for being profitable over here. I don't need to trade all of this area. Some of you don't want to let the run go. Okay, it is falling. Let's chase this run. This is your intention to do. But it is not trading. It is called chasing the price. Why do you chase? You are seeing this 200 handle. I am seeing this is the logic that I should look for sell over there. I'm not interested to take the buy until market is above this first presented gap. I don't want to see this market will keep going higher. If it gives me that opportunity, I'll be extremely lucky that, oh, okay, I got a chance. There is 0% possibility for the buy run now. 0% possibility, not 0%, actually 1% possibility. It should keep falling. See, it has built the sell side liquidity. It should be taken. Just I missed this entry. I didn't get the immediate reaction. If I would get that immediate reaction within 3 candle, I would show you how to manage this trade, how to get the profit from this trade. Very, very, very easy. No, Manu, you didn't listen to me in the morning session. I was bullish. I framed only buy around the morning session. Just the buy. I keep framing the buying opportunity. In the PM session, while market has fallen and came here, I'm done for the trading. I can't look for the trade anymore because it has closed over there. This entry is not valid anymore. Why? Because I didn't get the immediate reaction. Within 3 candle, it didn't reach to this fair value gap. That's why I missed this trade. Otherwise, I would show you, if it could give me this, I would show you the profit. I took a loss over here, 12 handle. I would show you how to take that profit from that area. From here to here, this whole run is near about 30 handle. I would show you how to take the loss has been mitigated over here by taking the sell. You are seeing this is a buying opportunity. I'm also seeing this is a buying opportunity. This is a extremely high probability buy now because market has closed up this first presented gap. But I'm not going to frame any other trade because you will never listen to me. You will just join, not saying to you, brother. Some other people, they will join and they will see that, okay, he's trading, selling this. While I was framing this sell, what did I say? Please don't push the button. I am not interested to take any kind of sell. According to the price, it should keep falling, but I'm not interested to take the sell. My higher time frame is telling me to take the buy. I'm only interested to take the buy. If it give me the buying opportunity, I'll go for that buy. I clearly told you when I will look for the buy. I clearly told you. In the mornings, more than so you mentioned even higher targets, only buys. Yeah, I target only buys. Anybody here can tell me that what was my first line? What is the first thing I told from the weekly chart? It is in my life. Nothing I'm going to change. I started from this weekly chart. What is my first word for today's trade? what should be, where this market should be traded. What is the first area where market has to be traded? It was absolutely, absolutely precise. I clearly told this to line 20%, 30%. Any of this line has to be traded by today. If market go above this line, then it has to close inside this two line. It was clearly told over there. Go and recheck. This line, until market trade this line, I am bullish. From hourly chart, I showed you the buy side liquidity, the last fair value gap. I told that, yeah, if it can reach over there, that is the best case of scenario. I really love to trade that area. If it can reach over here, that is the best case of scenario. While market has traded this low 20% and the last fair value gap from the hourly chart, how can I trade this market anymore? The job is done. Here, the job is done. I'm not enough. It's not enough for me. I need overtrade, and I would love to lose a lot of money. That's why I'm losing money. Nothing else. In the morning session, I will make thousands of the dollar. How many entry opportunities I have shown you in the morning session? How many entry opportunities I had? Yeah, I take just one trade, but how many I had? This candle closed above this first presented gap. My interest is to look for buying opportunity. Can I take the buy over here? After seeing this liquidity is over here, market closed inside this last gap over here. How can I take the buy? Because this market is clearly telling me I'm going to fall again. Any kind of selling opportunity, I should keep looking for that sell. If it wouldn't leave this sell side liquidity over here, or if it wouldn't close inside this gap, that is my buying opportunity. Now, if I would love to take this buy, it's 50-50. What do I mean by that? I'll take the buy over here while it will tap to this first presented gap. Nothing else, nothing more. It will tap to this gap. I will take the buy. I will put my stop loss here, just cover that fair value gap. Will hold my buy until this last fair value gap. Here to this last fair value gap. That's gonna be my buy. Am I afraid to take that 18 handle loss after taking this 17 handle loss? I'll never be afraid of that, because I know that if I get stopped out, I'll get overall 35 handle loss. At the same time, for the first time, it will give me the opportunity to trail the stop loss. I'll trail the stop loss. For the first time, it will give me that. Simply, I will do that. It's not all about that fall. It's not all about that buy. It's all about the job. What market is going to do over here. It should keep falling. If I'm extremely lucky, it will give me that buying opportunity. If I'm extremely lucky, that means market really would love to give me the opportunity to give my profit. If really it would love to give me that opportunity, then it will make this type of scenario. This is the extremely luckiest time while I will get this buying opportunity. If I'm extremely lucky, then I will get this buying opportunity from here. 90% of the time, market should keep falling. I will look for the sell over here if I get the immediate reaction until the rejection block, because my bias is bullish. From this rejection block, look over here. It is called, look at this lowest rejection block, and you will see the reaction from that area. Just from that rejection block here, boom, market is keep going higher. No, Manu, you are saying something like you just joined. When did you join? When did you join? Just let me know, brother. When did you join? Because I'm going to reply you for the last time, because you are someone who just joined at the middle of the stream and then start to say this type of bullshit. While I was framing the sell, how many times I repeat while the market was falling? Please don't take the sell. I am not interested to look for the sell. If any of you would love to take the sell, make sure that it is your decision. I am not interested to look for sell. If market is overzealous, closed above this fair value gap, I will take the buy. I am not interested to look for sell. According to the price action, I should look for sell, but I am not going for it, because this is my bullish market. My higher time frame is telling me I should look for buy. How many times I have repeated that? So some people like you will come to copy trade at the middle of the stream, and then you will copy trade without listening anything. You will take your loss, and then you will start to cry. Ah man, why did you frame that bullshit, order block bullshit, blah 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 blah. Because you just came to copy trade, nothing else, brother. Who is here from the beginning? Nobody can tell me that I told them to look for that sell. I'm not interested to look for any kind of sell. If I would love to take the sell, I will wait for the perfection over here. That means within 3 candle it will tap to this gap. I will take the sell until this rejection block. This is very clear, very clean, very clean. Any kind of sell, I'm not interested, because my higher time frame is telling me I should keep looking for buy. I clearly told that. I'm gonna repeat this one more time. I clearly told that if market close one tick above this gap, that is my extremely luckiest situation. I will go for the buy. That is the luckiest situation for me. I will frame only the buy after that loss. I got loss over here, 17 handle. I will take the buy from there until this last fair value gap after taking the partial. This is not the inversion fair value gap, brother, anymore, because market has made so many swing highs and lows over there. I will move my stop loss to the break even after trading the order block. So over here, this is the order block. After trading this order block here, while market will trade that order block and closed above the high, whatever high it is making, while market will close above that high, I'll put my stop loss to the break even. But of course, make sure that you have taken the partial in the, I mean, if you are in the trade already from this first presented gap until this is 30 handle. So make sure that you have taken the partial around this area. Without taking the partial, if you hold this trade, you are gambling. So while it will tap to the low of this gap, you have to take the partial over there, 27 handle partial, by putting the stop loss below that candle which has made this fair value gap. So 17 handle risk for over here, 27 handle partial. After taking the partial, you can put the stop loss to the break even. I don't prefer, but if you really would love to trail your stop loss, then cover just the 50% of this first presented gap. Just the 50% of this first presented gap. So near about 6 handle. It is worthy, okay, to trail the stop loss. If you ask me about the logic, it should close above the line over here before trailing the stop loss. But it's extremely risky, no need to do that. If you would love to hold it, then hold it until this area. Just the low of this fair value gap, until that area. If you hold it not exactly to the low, keep it like little below over here. If you hold the trade one tick above this area, low of this fair value gap, you are gambling. I'm saying it very clearly. So if you want to like it, like it. If you don't want to like it, just let it go. See this candle, it's gonna be my propulsion block. I'm sorry to say like that way, but if you guys just join me like in the middle of the stream and then you started to say this is all bullshit, this is not my fault, this is your fault, because I never told any of you to take that sell. I just told that if you'd love to take the sell, it should be your risk. I'm not interested to take the sell. I will go for the buy if and only if market close above this first presented gap, one tick above that gap. Let me remove this so that it can be easier to understand. This sell is not valid because I didn't get the immediate reaction. This sell is not valid here because I didn't get the immediate reaction within 3 candles. 1, 2, 3. Within 3 candles I didn't get. I'm not interested to take this sell anymore. Over here, my stop loss should be to the break even right now, while I have seen the body close above this high, above that high. Okay. So I have now propulsion block, order block, min threshold, first fair value gap, all of this area as my bullish period to send the market until, okay, let me keep it to the low of this fair value gap. Okay, this fair value gap I would love to see it will be unfilled. If it is filled, I will wait for the unfilled fair value gap again because it can trade this propulsion block, but I prefer if it is unfilled. Okay, that is the most or the best case of scenario if it is unfilled gap by the third candle. So this is the third candle, but it can of course trade the propulsion block before going higher. No brother, it has already changed the price action, so I'm not interested to hold it until all of this area. Even if it reaches over there, I don't care, but right now my intention, this market will reach at least until to this last parallel gap, so over here until that area. Without taking partial, holding the trade is absolutely gambling. Please don't do that. So by the third candle, it didn't fill this 100%, so I wanna see it will be unfilled. If it is filled by the fourth candle, I will look for the breaker block entry again. Of course, if the time support my idea, I will start to look for breaker block. Low, high, lower low. What is the run over here until this area? It's a 43 handle run by taking a risk of 17 handle. This loss 17 handle will be mitigated over there. 100% it will be mitigated over there. Stop loss should be below the 50% of this order block. Okay, below the 50%. So not exactly to the what to say, I mean the break even. It should be here somewhere. Let me show you this. This should be the stop loss here, just below that mean threshold, a bit below that mean threshold. Let's write it down to the stop loss. That should be the stop loss, not exactly to the break even. After taking the partial over here, 27 handle partial, I am now started to look for breaker block. I didn't have the breaker block. I have started to look for the breaker block before taking this low. If market make any low, high, lower low, that will be my breaker block to look for. I don't have any buy side liquidity, by the way. If it can leave some buy side liquidity, that would be better actually. Let's see. After taking the partial here, 29 handle partial, sorry, 27 handle partial, maybe I'll get a stop out over there. Trade is done. I will wait for re-entry opportunity if there is any breaker block until market is above this first presented gap as well as above this low. So if it take that low, no breaker block is valid if this low is taken. In the meantime, if it can make an what to say, I mean the breaker block, I'll look for the buy again from that breaker block. Unfortunately, I don't have any other buy side liquidity except this one, and I will use that buy side liquidity. While I look for the breaker block, I have some specific logic to look for the breaker block. It will close below this first presented gap. Best area to look for sell. According to the logic, it should keep falling. This is a highly luckiest time for me. While this happened, this is the highly luckiest time for me. It doesn't happen. Almost 90% of the time it doesn't happen. It doesn't give me that buying opportunity. While I'm looking for buy, if it happens after taking this loss, look over here, it closed above this first presented gap. I would love to take the buy from there. Same thing over here. If it happens, I get the opportunity to mitigate my loss with some profit. Most of the time it doesn't happen. This run doesn't happen, and it keep falling, keep falling, keep falling, which I don't want to be traded, because this market should not keep falling from the higher time frame. How many people have the objection like Manu? I'll keep saying you, if you just join in the middle of the live and then you saw that I have put this thing in the chart. Okay, so that is his trade. Let's copy it. Don't do that. I'm saying the price action. I'm not just showing one winning trade. Rest of the time I'm going to explain that how I get that winning trade. I'm not doing that. I'm going every single price action, step by step, step by step, step by step. I'm right now here. I don't care whatever happened over there. Even if there was a winning trade, there is a losing trade, I don't care about that. I'm talking about this price action now. So I don't spend my time to explaining the winning trade rest of the live. I don't do that. I keep reading the market. How many of you have the objection? I have 500 drawdown left. Made a mistake in your morning session. Why did you made the mistake by my session? This is my question to you. The advice now account is profit but 500 drawdown left. Anybody can help him? Please. Any of you can help him. Please help him. By the way, I got 10,180 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. This is a selling market now, okay? This is the extremely luckiest area to take the buy, to be honest, but this seems like a very nice selling market. Though I don't want to take the sell, so I will just let this go. If it can keep going higher, I'll frame the next buy from the breaker block. Thank you, guys. Okay, Fortuna, you can read those comments. Those guys are commenting. Please read that. I think they are better than me, okay? So please read them. This one? This is the entry gap. I don't think so this market will reverse from this entry gap. It should reach to the last parallel gap. That is why I was asking that if this market should come until this area. If I can take that buy, then I will love to hold my trade from there to until the low of this last parallel gap. This is the last parallel gap. I need it to go to the deep premium. I need it to go from to the deep premium. That is why I don't want to see that market will reverse from the entry gap. I would love to see this market will reverse from the the last parallel gap. Hello, high, lower low. This candle. If I force the market, I can use this candle as my breaker block, but I don't want to force it because it's not clean breaker block. As it didn't make any breaker block, not framing any other buy. Just let it go. 14-16 inversion parallel gap. 14-16. This one you are asking about, this one? It's not the inversion parallel gap according to my idea. It's not the inversion parallel gap. It was the inversion parallel gap, but as it has made lot of swing high, swing low, I don't want to use this one as my inversion gap anymore. But if you ask me, that was the perfect inversion gap to me. If it wouldn't spend that much time, I could use this gap as my inversion gap. No, brother. Mano, I don't trade 22 YT model strictly. How many trades did you see today? I didn't frame not even a single trade depending on 22 YT model. That is too much old. I don't want to work with the old model. Order block entry, random fair value gap entry, new week opening gap high entry, inversion fair value gap entry, Here is order block entry, order block entry. From there I'm working with a little more price action. Okay, so I'm not using that easiest thing anymore. I'm done with those easiest thing. So I'm showing you some other way to trade this market. No, Manu, you didn't do that, brother. Because if you have watched me, you would never say about, you would never talk about those sell. Never ever. Go and rewatch. What did I say over there? How did I say over there? What I talked about this candle. Listen to me very carefully over there. One more time, please go and rewatch because you didn't watch me. You just came, join and push the button, nothing else. You did nothing else. And when you got stopped out, you got angry on me because you didn't listen to me. Sorry to say that, brother, but it's true. Those guys are with me for so long, at least before this area, from that area, they know that what I talked about here. Clearly, very specifically, repeatedly, I keep saying one thing. No sell is valid to me. I am not interested to take sell. This should keep falling according to the price action. So if I would love to frame the trade, I could frame the trade like this way, where I would take a 12 handle risk and would frame this type of selling opportunity. If I get stopped out over here, I would try to frame this resell from there. I am not interested to take sell. If any of you would love to take sell, take it by your own risk. I will look for buy only. If one candle can close above this first presented gap, I will take that buy. I clearly, repeatedly talked about this again and again. Go and rewatch. So I am not going to agree with you that you have just joined me. You just join and push the button, nothing else. You did nothing else. Sorry to say, brother. Absolutely, Kevin. This whole run is 60 handle. I don't want to take that 60 handle until this parabolic gap. Look at this parabolic gap. To the top of this parabolic gap is 27 handle. I will take the partial over there. And then I will trail my stop loss by holding my trade until this area. If it give me, I will go for it. If it doesn't give me, I'll get stopped out in logical level. If I have the trailing drawdown, for example, I have the trailing drawdown, what I will do, I took the entry over here, right? Around this area, I took the entry over there. See this parabolic gap, that is my target, 27 handle. That is my target. I will take the partial to the top of this high. Look at this high. While market will go one tick above that high, I will take the partial over here, which is like 16 handle or something like that. I will take the partial over here. I'll close my trade. Just tap to this parabolic gap. I'll close my trade over there. 28 handle. I got that profit. I'm booked. I'm done. If I have the trailing drawdown, if I don't have the trailing drawdown, in that type of situation, I will take the partial here. I will try to catch that whole run to that last parabolic gap by trailing stop loss. If I am lucky, like over here, just covered that mean threshold of that order block, but it stopped me out by a tick, as you can see here. Just stopped me by a tick because I put the random stop loss just below the mean threshold. I know that we can read the damage. So if I was lucky and I put it over there, I wouldn't get stopped out. This time I'm unlucky, which did the damage. If it wouldn't did the damage, I would put my stop loss right now one tick below this low. Not even one tick below this low. Here, just here around this area, because it can make the breaker block and it can keep falling. So I don't want to take that risk. I'll put my stop loss over here. Any time it will make parabolic gap, I'll put the stop loss below that candle. I'll put that stop loss below that candle until it hit to this line. If I don't have the trailing drawdown. For the trailing drawdown, the lowest hanging fruit, I'll close the trade. Hey, what does that mean, M8? By the way, what does that mean, M8? That is the indicators I'm using, brother. You can take a screenshot, by the way, if you want. Brother, for macro, I'm not trading near about 2 years now, 1.5 years or more than 1.5 years. So I really don't want to talk about that. Stop loss would be just below the down close body close candle. Okay, because market came until this area, it can reverse from there. So I would love to put the stop loss over there now if I wouldn't get a stop loss over here. By the way, the macro I don't trade for a long time now. You have to watch the first video of the macro and then you have to backtest it by yourself. Okay. No, sorry, I'm not going to say that things. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I know you are busy with your job, so if you don't have the time, you can't just come to the market and can't trade over there. You have to make sure that you have at least 3 hours for trading. So if you would love to trade the morning session, which is the best session in my opinion, you have to have the time from 9 to 11:30, which is 2.5 hours, by the way. You have to have that time in your hand. So you just can't come around 10 and then trade. Within 10 minutes, you will make some money, then you will go for the job again. No, it's not possible, brother. Trading, you need calm mind, very peaceful mind. Otherwise, trading is gambling. And I don't want to talk about these things anymore. Okay, so if you ask me what is this price, I'm showing this every day, so I don't need to say what type of price action is it. If you can't make the profit from this market, you will never be able to make profit from any other market. There can be nothing beautiful rather than this. One candle closed above this first presented gap. This is the best thing ever. Best thing ever. So precise price action. There can't be nothing precise more than this. I know that it should keep falling. It didn't fall. That means it is following the higher time frame. I will take the risk for buy only. No sell. All of this fall, everything I will ignore. I don't need to trade this shit market, this area. I don't need to trade. I will go for this trade. Brother, I don't trade MMXL. That is absolutely like it gone from over my head. I don't know how to trade MMXL. From the 2nd February of 2025, second week of February 2025 to until today's date, there was only one day. That day price was bad. Just one day. Simply one day. And until today, every single day, market is so beautiful, so precise, so perfect. Just from the second week of February 2025 to until today, there was one day. I don't remember, it was either Wednesday or Thursday. Exactly, I don't remember. That was the shittest price action ever. Except that day, every single day is the best beautiful price action ever. There can't be nothing more beautiful than this price action. Thank you, Ravi, for that boom. Mahdi for that boom. Mahdi for that boom. Penguin, G-Man, thanks, man. Gupta, thank you. Jason, thank you. Inverse edge took some trade, same trade. Yeah, man, thank you so much for taking that entry. Okay, gamblers, let's hold the long position to the all-time high. Yeah, it's up to them. I have no problem with that. I don't have any problem. I was expecting this market will come to this last parallel gap. It came over here. I'm happy. If I don't get a stop loss here, I will put my stop loss slowly until it hit this market over to this last parallel gap. Now it will come here. I don't give a shit. I'm done. I would love to look for buy only. I know that I will get a loss here, 17 handle loss, but I know that if I hold my bias, if I keep doing these things, I will get my profit. If it doesn't give me that, keep falling, okay, then I will stop after taking this loss. Same thing here. I'll take a loss over here from this order block. I will make lot of profit from this area, lot of profit from this order block. Same logic, same thing. Small loss, 14 handle loss. How much was the profit? Let me there. Even until this last pair, look at 33 handle. Even until this last pair, look at 33 handle. If I hold it until the rejection block, which is my interest actually, until this rejection block is 40 handle. I will take a 14 handle loss here to take 40 handle profit. I will take a 17 handle loss here to get whatever I get. Even I don't get it 60 handle, I have no problem. I will get that 27 handle for sure. I will be profitable over here to this PM session. I don't need to trade all of this shit. If I miss it, I'll miss it. But people doesn't want to listen to me. What can I do, brother? No, brother, you are not the one. All I'm saying that you don't want to learn. That's all, brother. You want to trade, but you don't want to learn. Sorry to say like that way. Because I know you for long now. That is why I'm saying this. If I didn't know you, I would just skip this question. You don't want to learn. That's your problem, brother. You have to learn this. Without learning this, how can you earn the money? This is the most beautiful price action ever. There can't be nothing more beautiful than this. Even ICT, while ICT told that this is very difficult because of the yearly accumulation, I was keep showing even from my 1 minute chart without using 15 minute chart by my phone every day in Discord. Check it. How many winning trade I have framed? One day I have framed near about 9 or 10. I don't remember. Out of 9 or 10, there was 2 losing trade or 3 losing trade, 6 or 7 winning trade. I outlined them from my 1 minute chart from my phone because this is so precise, and I am holding my bias. That's all. I'm not getting confused by that fall. I don't care about that fall. I know this market should keep going higher. I will frame that buy trade only. Now we have 15, 12, 50, 45, 15 minute order block. I have the propulsion block actually, order block, propulsion block. Thank you, Jack. Actually, I didn't notice this order block, to be honest, but this is a perfect order block. After trading this order block, this is the propulsion block. So if market trade this propulsion block, it can keep going higher. And we have to learn it, brother. I mean, if you don't have the mentality to learn, how can, man, is there anyone who is watching me from the morning session? Is there anyone who is watching me from the morning session? Please let me know. I would love to talk about this price a bit before closing. Is there anyone who is watching me from the morning session and you didn't leave me? Okay, you just came, join, give me hi, and then leave me. Is there anyone? Okay, Morat, you are there. Big Moti, you are there. Sida Pro, you are there. Whatever I'm saying, no need them to rewatch my live. Okay, I'm going to recap the things. You will tell me if I'm lying or if I am changing my word. Okay, you will tell me that. I can't do that from here. I don't think so. Let me check it. I'm going to recap today's price action. Okay, one more time. This is the area where I came today in the morning session. Okay, this was the market like this. So first thing I have done, I went to weekly chart. From the weekly chart, I have marked I have shown you these two lines, and I told that I want to see this market will trade either this line or that line. Any of this line, it will be traded first, then market will start to fall. So for weekly chart, I am bearish, but today I am bullish. If I change my word, if I say something new, please see the pro and those guys who are watching me from the beginning. You will stop me over there. If this market keep going higher, for example, it come here somewhere by today, it will close inside these two lines because it should finish the TGIF by today. That means it should close inside in this two line if it is overzealous and keep going higher. So from the weekly chart, I'm more interested to see that market will trade at least this line and maximum that line, at least this line by today or maximum that line. In daily chart, okay, so here is the daily chart. This is the premium fair value gap, this is the discount fair value gap. If the market is overzealous, it can trade this fair value gap, it will be very good to me. If it trade over there, if it doesn't trade at all, it's okay. It will trade any of this line or this fair value gap, as well as I prefer to trade this line. That is my most interest to see that it will reach at least until to that line. I don't need to, okay, I told that while I was in 15 minute chart, so I will say that in 15 minute chart. Lower quadrant, which is inside this entry fair value gap, and I also marked the equilibrium, which is around this area. This is the equilibrium. So I really wanted to see that this market will trade this line, not by today, it can be traded by tomorrow, there's nothing wrong, but it has to trade this two line. From the hourly chart, this is the hourly chart. While I came here in this market, so the market was around this area, okay, around this area. I have I have this obvious buy side liquidity. See, this high has been taken here by that with a shallow run. I have this obvious liquidity, I have this sell side liquidity. I clearly told that I'm observing this fair value gap. If market close below this fair value gap, I will maybe look for sell, but I don't want to take sell, so I'll let the day go. I'm not interested to trade at all. Here is also the new week opening gap, so as well as if it can close below this hourly bullish fair value gap, either way it is going to close below the new week opening gap. I don't want to see that. I would love to see market is going to take this buy side liquidity here. This buy side liquidity is going to be taken, then market will trade this one. After trading this one, I will start to look for the low of, clearly listen to me, the low of this hourly fair value gap. If it can close inside this hourly gap, it will trade this 50% of this last fair value gap. So one after another, I clearly told that first buy side liquidity, then this low line, then the low of this fair value gap, and finally this area. If it reaches over here, I'm very happy, very happy. That means I got the precise day. From the 15-minute chart, I told that I'm not interested to mark this 15-minute last fair value gap, but of course you can mark this last fair value gap from the 15-minute chart. If market close below this 15-minute last fair value gap, maybe you can start to look for sell. I'm not interested to trade today at all. My trading is not interested. I'm not interested at all to be traded. I would love to see this market will keep going higher, take the buy side liquidity, this line, low of this last fair value gap, this fair value gap. I never talked about this fair value gap over here from 15-minute chart. Later I come and I marked those fair value gap for getting more precise price action. But over there, I was only interested this area that market will reach today over here. Now, this is the area what I told, or I was trying to told while I was explaining the weekly chart. That thing is, while I'm looking for buy, if I can catch a run for, I showed it like this way. If I can catch it the run, maybe 80 handle, maybe 60 handle, maybe 40 handle, maybe 20 handle, maybe 25 handle, I'm done. I don't care. I don't know. I don't want to know where the market is going to close. I clearly showed it by 80 handle by this thing, and I told that if I can catch some of this move, I'm done. I don't care about this market at all. Then I was in 1 minute chart. Let me show you everything. We had a gap, sorry, we had a news around 8:30, sorry, 10 a.m. New York local time. This is at 9. I'm going to play some market, so I will wait for 9:30 actually. So this is the 9:30, okay. So I was waiting for the, like, there was some liquidity. I was telling that I'm not interested to trade anything before 10 a.m. New York local time because somebody has taken the membership. Brother, please don't forget to give the penguin, man. Just give me the penguin, okay. Thank you so much for that appreciation. I was only looking for the first presented gap, nothing else. No price action, no entry, nothing else. I was looking for the first presented gap only. Finally, market has built the first presented gap over here. So that was my first presented gap for today. So I have framed a buy from this first presented gap, and I told that it is according to me. If there is any other fair value gap, then it can. I told that, clearly I told that I don't care about anything else. It's BC, I'll take buy. I should put my stop loss below this low as it is 36 handle, so I can't do that. I will go for 25 handle. I will make it 1:1. That means 25 handle, and here my target will be 25 handle as well. Exactly 25 handle over here. What happened over there? And that was my entry over there. You can see clearly that was my entry. Market reached until this line, which was 22 handle 3 tick. So I got stopped out. I didn't get my boom for 25 handle and got stopped out. Take that loss, 25 handle loss. I told that this is the first presented gap entry. There is no price action. There is nothing. I'm only interested to look for buy. Without taking buy, I'm not interested anything else. Nothing else at all. Market started to fall. There was a news around 10. Okay, so this is the news candle. This is the news candle. Here I had the sell side liquidity around this area, if you remember. That was the sell side liquidity, clean sell side liquidity over there. And we had another sell side liquidity from the hourly chart, if you remember. That is that sell side liquidity over here, over there, okay. I told that there can be any selling opportunity. I mean, I will not trade it here, like over there. Maybe it will make some kind of fair value gap over here. That was the fair value gap. I told that I can take entry from this area. I'm not interested of that. I'm only interested to take entry while market will take this liquidity. Then I'll look for the buy only until that buy side liquidity. Listen to me carefully and correct me if I change any of my word. I seriously marked that on, and I told that I'm only interested to take the buy like this way. Any kind of buying opportunity it will provide me, I'll take that buy. I don't care about that. I told you that I am sorry because of marking this consecutive order block. It should be this candle which is holding the market, because market has closed below this candle. This was the order block, but I'm not interested at all about selling. Not interested. Some of you told me that ICT to frame the sell from the first presented gap, and it has taken the liquidity, and I clearly told that give the wizard some time. Wizard is going to give you the profit. Give him some time. Let him frame the trade. So please give me some time. I clearly told that with confidence. After taking this sell, I told that for the first time I'll get the opportunity to take the buy. I'll go for that. No order block is valid, so I was waiting for that order block. Then market was keep falling. When it came here, I told that I prefer market will take this sell side liquidity and then I will start to look for buy. But there was a problem. What was the problem? There was the new week opening gap low. I just marked it randomly, and then I will put it in a logical level. Okay, so when market fall, let me show it to you here. When market fall here, just this area, when market came here and fall, I clearly, if you have any confusion, rewatch. If you have any doubt, rewatch. I told that I don't care about that week. This week I don't care. I need one tick close above that open. If I see that market has closed one tick above that candle, I will take the buy, and my stop loss will be just below the min threshold of that order block. So it is going to be the min threshold, which I am going to mark from body to body. Why? I am not going to explain these things right now. Okay, I'm just showing what I have done by today. All of this sell, I have no interest to touch this market. Now, unfortunately, this market didn't close one tick above that open, so I didn't take this buy. Here, stop loss, I told that should put it here, as it is just 8 handle. I will put it below that order block because it was just 8 handle, so I don't need to put it over there because it is not extreme liquidity, or sorry, huge stop loss. Just 15 handle, 3 tick, it's not huge stop loss, so I'm going to put my stop loss over there if it close one tick above that open. So that will be my first buying opportunity over there. Okay, I didn't take it. I told that here somewhere where was the what to say in the, let me put it over there, where was the low of the new week opening gap. I guess this was the low of the new week opening gap. That will be my first portion. I would love to hold my trade until to the top of this new week opening gap. Okay, so here, there, that could be my first buy after taking this first presented gap loss, which is not with according to our price action. It is just BC I'll take buy, CB I'll take sell. It didn't work today. This is going to be my first opportunity for today. So if I get that opportunity, I could get that opportunity, I would take that buy. I would go for that buy. Now over here, while I have seen this fair value gap, there was a fair value gap. I told that this is my next opportunity to take the buy from this fair value gap. So I didn't take this buy from the order block. It's okay. I could go for this buy from this fair value gap. Stop loss is going to be one tick below that candle, which has made this fair value gap valid. Now it is 29 handle. Am I able to take that 29 handle loss? No. So what I will do, I will cover the 50% of this fair value gap, which is going to be 20 handle loss or something like that. And my target would be the same area, which is the new week opening gap top. I'm not interested to take this entry because market is just below the new week opening gap low. So I will not take that entry. What happened? Tapped to this gap and hit the target. Okay, it came back again to this fair value gap. I told that I don't want to see this will tap to this gap. I don't want to see. If it tap, it's okay. Nobody should close inside this gap. There. This candle tap to this area. I told that if it is a down close candle and if I get an opportunity to take entry from the order block above this new week opening gap high, I will take the buy from there. It didn't give me that, so I give up with the order block. So I started to say that for the first time market will close above this new week opening gap high. This is the new week opening gap high. For the first time it will close one tick above that new week opening gap high. I will take the buy over there. For I was saying this while market was here. While market was here, I was saying this, that for the first time it will close one tick above this line. I will take the buy. Let's see. Look at this candle. It has closed above this first presented gap. I framed this buy from there. I told that my stop loss has to be below this low to cover the 50% of this new week opening gap. I can't do that. Why? Because it is 33 handle. So what I will do, I will cover this candle low, just this candle low. So I will take the risk here. Sorry, not there, actually it was there, I guess. If I'm not wrong, it was here, that candle low. Okay, my mistake. Okay, it was below that candle low. So it was 21 handle risk. My target was this first presented gap low after taking the partial over here. So far I remember. If I mistake, just correct me. That was my target after taking the partial over here. Sorry, that is the target. I told that if you are interested to hold the trade, hold it after taking the partial like above this area. Okay, this is the buy side liquidity. So market is going to take the buy side liquidity. Everything is in my life. For the first time it has closed. If it doesn't take that buy side liquidity, before taking this buy side liquidity, if it tap to this first presented gap, I will take the rebuy over there. Stop loss is going to cover the gap has made that fair value gap low. It's 16 or something. Hold your trade for 47 handle, not for like something like here. Hold it for 47 handle. That should be your entry over there. I told that just take a partial over here to this rejection block, which is gonna be like 24 handle or something like that. Take the partial over there, put your stop loss to the break even. If you don't put it and if you think 16 handle risk, it can retest this one. There is nothing wrong. I told you to put it over here. If you get stopped out, I would love to take re-entry from the order block. This is the order block. So I will take the re-entry from that order block. This candle has closed above this order block. The very next candle will tap to this order block. I will take the buy from there. But as it didn't provide me that, I am okay with that. Look over here. I told that, look what the market has reached. 47 handle. Exactly to the 47 handle over here. Next buy side liquidity, this one. How can I take that entry? Liquidity level fair value gap. I told you, keep observe that liquidity level fair value gap. Okay. So over here, from this liquidity level fair value gap, it is very specific. Something like so specific. Liquidity level fair value gap. Randomly, I will blindly push my button from that fair value gap. Will put my stop loss below that candle which has made this liquidity level fair value gap. Where is my target? This buy side liquidity. If you have the opportunity to take the partial, take the partial, hold your trade until this area. It is absolutely shit. I don't do this type of things. This is illogical to me. I don't want to do this type of things. But for me, 36 handle is more than enough after taking a partial. 100% I will take the partial. I don't know why. I will take the partial. Maybe to the 50% of this week or whatever it is. This is the AM session. Yes, I took a loss. This is not according to the price action. It is according to our first presented gap. I missed that boom just for 2 handle, just for 3 handle. I missed that. Then I have framed all of these things, everything with precise way before it happens again and again. I didn't took my entry here, hold my trade until this area. If I do that, I know that I'll get my profit. How much confident I was over there. How many times I was wrong over there. Now, if you come here, okay, while I am explaining, maybe there was a selling opportunity. For example, I'm not saying that. I didn't say that in the morning session. Maybe there was a selling opportunity. So I was maybe explaining how you should fill the market over here. It will trade that area. Maybe it will fall until this area. Then it can go higher. And you just join me. You push the button over there by seeing this. Is it my fault? Same thing didn't happen over here today in the PM session. While this market came here, I didn't clearly told that it should keep falling according to the price action, but I am not able to take that sell. I can't take that sell. I'm only able to take the buy if the market is extremely overzealous and really would love to give me the opportunity. Then I will wait one candle close above this first presented gap to take my buy, because my higher time frame is telling me it should keep going higher. It is telling me it should keep going higher. What? That whole fall, I don't give a shit. This buy side liquidity, remember that obvious buy side liquidity that has been taken over there. Now, brother, I tried my level best. Whatever I have told right now, if any of you can tell me that, brother, you wrong, you are saying all of these things as a hindsight, or you didn't talk about this in live, tell me, brother. If I tell you one thing like, of course the proof is over there, my live is over there, I didn't delete it, I didn't do anything, everything I explained with precise price action. Now, did I talk about the 22 IT model? No, I didn't talk about the 22 IT model. Did I talk about the inversion fair value gap? No, I didn't talk about the inversion fair value gap. While I was trading according to the 22 IT model, didn't I show you just the 22 IT model? Just the 22 IT model. Now I am showing you something from the order block. Why you are not interested to learn it? How many setups I have made from the order block? How many setups I have made? Every day I'm making from the order block. How many setups? Order block entry. Order block entry. Now it didn't give me. Then I told that order block entry from there didn't provide me the opportunity. Order block entry from there didn't provide. Didn't just provide me. If it would provide me, I would show you that entry opportunity over there. I'm showing you something very specific, fair value gap around the liquidity level. This is the strongest fair value gap. Why you are not interested to learn these things? Why don't you want to interested to learn all of these things, man? Prove me, I mean, sorry, tell me if I said one sentence wrong, or one sentence I made it, or as a hindsight I changed my word. Just tell me, brother. No need to worry about that. I will never blame you for telling you the truth. If I tell lie, let me know. I'm explaining this price action because nobody is explaining in the free platform. Nobody, man. Nobody, simply nobody is providing these things, because if they provide you this information, you will never buy their mentorship. Never ever. Nobody is going to buy them. So they are not going to give it this. You are still complaining. Oh, brother, this is bullshit. This is word block bullshit. This is propulsion block bullshit. You are saying word block bullshit, propulsion bullshit, and I'm making so many profit to my word block and propulsion block. I don't need to trade this whole PM session. Even if I trade it, I will make the profit over here. I'm done. I don't need to even trade this area. I don't need it. Tell me, brother, I asked you, if you were with me from the beginning, you have watched everything. From the very beginning to until right now. I came here in the Eid day. I came here so that you can learn something from here. But you are not interested to learn, and it breaks my heart. You are my lovely liar penguin. Oh man, that long on PM session was more sweet than those on AM session, even though that was a paper. Awesome, man. Hey Abdul Moti, how are you, man? You framed sell too. G man, I didn't frame the sell. I told that it can be a fall. It can work from that area. It can do that area, that thing. I don't care about them. I don't care about any kind of sell. It will keep falling. I don't care about that. I'm only interested to take the buy. So the framing sell, I'm showing you that it can work. I'm not interested to take that sell. Okay. It can fall from this fair value gap. I'm not interested about that. About that fall, I'm not interested about that fall. I'm only interested to take the buy. If it provides me the buying opportunity, I'll go for that. If it keep falling, I'm not interested to take that buy. I'm just saying, okay, so I'm not arguing. While I framed that on, I exactly told that I'm not interested to take sell. I'm only interested to take buy. I'm framing it because it can work. I'm not interested. Okay, so if you like have any problem, he left. Who left actually? Manu. Whatever I'm learning, thanks for teaching well. Hey Sneakers, thank you for commenting, brother. Badass. What happened, brother? No, you didn't say sell, but you saw it was what I was saying. It can be. Yeah, brother, I'm only interested to look for buy. So any kind of fall like here, all of this sell, I don't care. All of this sell, I don't care. Even it will keep falling, I don't care. I can't take the sell. I am not interested to take the sell. If I frame it, then it can work from there, but I'm not interested. I will sacrifice this trade with so much confidence. I will sacrifice that trade. That's all. Yes, that's the best part. You wait until it does what you want. Yeah, absolutely, Z-Man. I will wait, keep waiting. If it doesn't give me, I will not trade. But if it gives me, I'll take the whole thing. I will take that one. I don't care about anything else. No, Jack, actually really, so this is painful, okay? This is really so painful. When someone just come in the middle of the stream and they start to talk shit, it's really painful for me. At least for me. I don't like this thing, man. I don't need to do this. But still I'm here and still people complain. By the way, I'm getting a lot ads during a stream recently. It wasn't like this before. I don't know what happened actually, brother. I tried it last time by monetizing off. So if the ad is disturbing you, then I will turn off the monetization. Okay, that's all I can do because I have no idea why it is coming a lot of ads. But in my phone, while I'm watching, I get 3 ads maximum. So I thought that it's okay. But if you think that I should switch off the monetization, I will switch it off. Okay. I didn't do anything. I didn't change anything. It was everything is same from the beginning to until now. I don't know why. But if you guys tell me, I will close. I mean, I will switch off the monetization. I'm okay with that. Okay. If you are new, you have to wait for good setups. Absolutely, Zay. Yeah, I agree with you. YouTube premium is so worth it. Okay, that's cool. I don't know actually about these things. But if you guys complain, then I will just switch off the monetization. Just let me know, okay? You're the best, brother. Please keep recording your live shows. Yeah, it's already recorded and it will be here. I don't delete anything. Some days are really so bad. Even I don't delete them. Everything is over there. Sneak, just have to say simply you can go back and watch. People need to do their own due diligence. Yeah, they should do it, but still, we are lazy. In my opinion, that was a misunderstanding. Then I talked to him and I find out he is trying to learn something, but maybe his question was in wrong way. I love Manu, okay? I really love Manu. I told him not to overtrade. Manu is not a new guy. He is here from a long time ago. So if you guys forget about him, don't forget about him. He is for a long time here. I keep saying that to Manu, brother, I am taking your account as my personal account. Don't overtrade. Some days he had made so many profit and then he keep trading and lose all of them. It's really painful when I see someone who is very near to the payout and then they blow the account. The logic is don't overtrade. That's all, brother. I don't get angry on him because he's crazy. I don't get angry on, but to be honest, sometimes I'm a human being as well. My mind is not always in peace. So sometimes I get reacted, but I'm sorry for that. I will ask sorry to everyone if you get hurt. I'm extremely sorry for that, brother. It's not because you are here and you are appreciating. It's because I'm a human being. I don't want to hurt any of you. That's why I'm asking. But either way, I don't give a shit to any of you. Sorry to say that, but it's true. So if the low is set for the day, you look only for buy. No, it's not like that. JG, man, this question is useless. Sorry to say. But the question you have asked, it's absolutely no relationship with my trading or with my style to trade. Why I was looking for buy, I have explained that thousands of the time. G-man, no ads. Oh, okay. YouTube Premium is also included in a lot of phone plans like Verizon for just $8 and removed all ads. Okay guys, I am really sorry about the ads. I didn't change anything. If it is hurting you, then I will close I'll switch off the monetization, okay? But if it is okay, then I will get some money like $150, $200 from YouTube. If it is okay. I don't want to disturb anyone. That's all, brother. Thank you, brother, for teaching us. I'm not teaching, by the way. I'm sharing my knowledge. Gurbit. So this is our journey all together. You are learning, I'm learning. This is our journey. I'm sharing my knowledge. And if I see like when sometimes you guys show me something, if it is worthy, I tell that okay, thank you for showing me that because I didn't see that. For example, okay, this is for example. Today, Jack told me there is a 15-minute order block. I didn't notice that order block. While Jack told me this order block, I saw that, okay, it's the perfect order block. So I told thank you for showing me this. I'm also learning. Sometimes you ask me, is that order block or breaker block is valid? I clearly told that it's not valid to me because that is the reason. So yeah, I mean, I'm learning, you are learning, we all are learning. Okay, I have one request that when you mark order block or something else, please explain why this is order block once in a while. Hey Bin, please go and check the order block video in my YouTube channel from the study folder. You will understand everything about the order block. Please brother, watch it. You have to practice the most useful order block, then you will be able to watch some other order block. Middle order block, turtles order block, all of these things. Sounds like me, huh? No, keep it for now. It's only last couple of days. Maybe it's not from your side. Oh, okay. I think so, brother. Okay, thank you for for letting me keep that ads. Thank you, man. I saw the relative equal lows between 1400 and 1430, but it didn't take relatively equal lows. Can you explain? Yeah, I will make the video. I told about this in the morning session. I will make that video in our mentorship area, so it will be clear. Okay, so I will make that video. Just give me 2 more days. I will make that video. So next Sunday, you will. I'm not gonna promise you, but I will make that video. I will try my level best to make that video to understand why market doesn't take that liquidity and why it went higher or opposite way. You are my wizard. Hey Jerry, thanks for that comment, man. Gangjang, don't, it's your channel. Oh no, it's not my channel, it's our channel. Okay, it's our channel. It's our channel. Keep it. Thank you, Gangjang. I will keep that ad then. I mean, thank you. I have no word to say, man. Okay, I gotta go. Lunch calls me. Thank you for all the making such a lovely family. Take care on. Stop losing your money. Yeah, please stop losing your money. Please stop losing your money. Keep the monetization. It's good for you. You give free knowledge. Thank you, Jez. Jezib, if I'm not wrong. No, man, I'm not going to trade. No trade is valid after 345. No trade is valid after 345. I'm happy you mentioning the liquidity fair value gap. I have that in notes and need to look more. I don't care what anyone says. The info you put out is the best. Thanks, Jiman. Thank you so much, brother. I got confused about multiple times frame order block. Please explain which to consider. Please watch that video, Bin. So I'm giving you the time today. Watch that video from the study folder of our YouTube channel. You will find the video about the order block. Watch it, and then if you still have the confusion, I will talk about that tomorrow. Okay, I will come tomorrow live again, so I will remember your name, Vin. So ask me the question after watching that video, please. It's my request, brother. Musically, good night. I'm also going to close now. Take a break. Yeah, I'm going to take closing the stream. Live streaming tomorrow, inshallah, if I'm not dead. Or do you consider an order block? Please watch that order block video first, then I will, if you still have the confusion, I will reply tomorrow after tomorrow's live. Okay, please watch that first. It's my request. Thank you guys for being over here, and yeah, it was a very nice day in my opinion. It's still, if you have some confusion, I believe that it will cover or it will clear all of your confusion if you keep coming. And we have 10,183 subscribers, so I was absolutely right about my subscription target. Thank you so much for hitting my target. I mean, about the subscription. Thank you for all your time. Thank you, Bin. So see you tomorrow. Until then, take care of your family, take care of yourself. Cheers, guys.